All right, the hip thrust hold. This is very similar to the glute bridge, except we're putting you in a different position that lets you basically your glutes are a little bit more lengthened in this position, so you have a little less leverage, and it just treats the tissue a little bit different. And so what we're going to do here is it's very important to get the back position right. So you're going to use a bench, and your upper back is going to be on the bench. We want to be, a lot of people are going to want to put their arms on the bench and end up where the back is actually off the bench and they're holding on with their shoulders. But when we do that, we're pretty much guaranteed that we're going to go into an arch. Because anytime that we're pulling back like that, we're already kind of halfway there, and then I ask the glutes to fire, we're going to go all the way there. We're going to end up in that big arch, and we're not going to get what we're looking for. So instead, put our shoulder blades on it. Your hands can absolutely be out there for balance, that's fine. But what I don't want is you to drive through the arms and have the arms be what's supporting your weight. It should be right across the back of your shoulder blades, all right? So for this one, we're going to start low. And once again, heels need to stay connected to the ground. All right? We need the heels to be in the ground. If they are off the ground, then we're going to use our quads to try to get this movement done instead of doing what we should be doing and getting it done through driving the hips through these big, powerful glutes. All right? So heels stay planted. You want to go ahead and have your toes straight forward if you can. You're going to want to probably spin out a little bit. Anytime that you do any kind of glute work, a lot of time your feet are going to want to spin out because the glutes rotate your hips also. They don't just extend your hips. So they're going to want to rotate out because other things are going to want to kick in and help. So what we're going to do, heels in the ground, hips are down, hard core, everything's flexed here, drive up, and now from there, for the hold, it's just going to be a hold as hard as you can. All right? And what I'll do sometimes with people is if it's a little bit hard to get a hard hold, then I will take my hands and just place them on their hips and put a tiny bit of downward pressure, and it'll help them to brace into me because it'll give them a little bit more stability, and then they can have an even harder hold. So all we are is here, hard hold, feel the heels the whole time, feel those toes in the ground also, though you should have the full foot on the ground, and we're hard hold, feel these, and then relax. It's just one rep per set on that.